Don't settle for fakes. My dual-taining is the real deal.
Alright, Spec Lords, a new ban list is available, which is good for me because I actually had 2 videos that I could have made. Hint, hint, it's gonna be showcasing some Beast Warrior decks. Anyway, new ban list. I've seen only one thing in it. I woke up like 13 minutes ago, took a shower, and I'm ready to talk about this. So, you know, let's just go. All right, Forbidden Unlimited list. Let's go. Okay. Limited 1 Chaos Form. It was the one thing that I saw. And Nina Ruru, the Magic's Glass Goddess. Okay. Chaos Form on its own doesn't do anything to nerf BLS. Except, like, you know, take Econ out of the deck, but that doesn't really achieve anything. It's like, yeah, you have one less Econ. There's still so many good cards you could be playing. Nina Ruru, though, this means you basically lose a copy of MST that you could have played with. Nina Ruru is the one that passed back row, isn't it? Yep. I always confuse her and the other Magistas, but I think the other one is a super rare. Anyway, yeah, this takes out a little bit of the very potent Magistus engine from this deck. Also, older decks that could have used it, such as Abyss Actors, Mech Knights. Well, you can't play it in Mech Knights anymore, right? Because of the several limit ones that the deck has. Yeah, it's not enough that I wanted to see for BLS. I think ND should still be put at 3 for all lessons, but oh well. That's it for the limit ones, apparently, so I don't know. So far, I'm not too impressed. Limited 2. Vessel for the Dragon Cycle, Limited 2. There's a Redditor that called it. There's a Redditor that was like, this is gonna be Limited 2. I was like, this is the worst idea ever, 10 years, not a problematic deck. And if you look at KCC top 100 decks, which is what I'm inclined to do right now, what I'm doing right now, actually, there's like 6 Stennies. It's like the 5th most represented deck. Was that really a deck that, like, deserved enough? That's the end for the limit 2s as well. I don't know. I mean, it's a slap on the wrist now, because, like, the deck is not playing all the limit 2s, and it's still really consistent and powerful. It just lost a little bit of consistency. You definitely do want to play 3 Oceanus, so sorry budget players, eating shit once again. Limited 3, now this is the most important. What is this? Yes! Blackluster Soldier Envoy of the Beginning. I called it. I think this is a correct choice to remove. Crackdown from BLS tier list, deck list rather, but also I don't think this is enough, because Crackdown, like, depending on how good Lunalight is poised to be, I don't think this is enough, like, to nerf BLS, because, like, Crackdown doesn't do a lot against this deck anyway. That's not true. That's not true. Crackdown, like, I'm gonna change the picture there, because I just realized this has been Nini-Naru for the, like, past 10 minutes. Crackdown can remove Collider Chick from the board when it's hit, but so does Warning Point, you know? So Warning Point still lets you sense for cards, though. So does Book of Moon. I don't know. I don't think that's enough on its own. I'd like BLS to get another card put to limit 3 in order to actually nerf the deck instead of just removing Crackdown. Like, people argue that this is what killed Destiny Hero, but Destiny Hero was already on the way out when Malicious was limited 3, you know? Yes! There we go. Called it. I called it. Endymion put to limit 3. And this is the end of the usage of this super fun and interactive draw engine that everybody loved and enjoyed so much. Oh no, but what will the pure Magistus players play now? I don't know. Play a better deck. Orcust Nightmare. Oh my god. Are we still nerfing Orcust? Like, pure Orcust is unplayable. It's not good, right? Gandora Orcust was like the 5th most represented deck. It benefited from a metagame in which BLS is pretty strong, but also it has a decent BLS matchup with Ghost and 1. So it's not a problem deck in my opinion. And this sucks. I'm not too happy with this. I'd rather have seen like what's it called? Gigares Gendora put to limit 3 specifically, so I think it would have made the deck still playable. But like, why are you just killing Pure Orcust? And I guess what I just said before, aka play a better deck, applies full force here. Wait, that's it? No longer on the list. Okay. Jet Synchron. Oh. Yay! Play Synchrons! We refuse to nerf the absurd skill that is a bond beyond time that gives you a bunch of why did people stop complaining about this skill, by the way? Just because the skill doesn't see any play doesn't mean it's not absurd as shit. And a skill that, like, enables the same linear combo every game and generates resources for free from your opponent's resources often, because you can play Crackdown and, well, now you can play Crackdown and Mindcon in this deck. Just to shit out a bunch of monsters that have absolutely no place being here. It's insane. Like, it raises the power of the deck so much, it raises the ability to play through Disruption so much, because say you get like your shit flipped down with Book of Moon, it doesn't matter. You can just turn them into big dragons. This is a terrible deck and I want to see the skill associated being nerfed. Konami had the right idea when they put 17 cards of this deck on the ban list, and now they had the wrong idea taking them out, but I don't know, if this deck is in any way or shape playable, I'm just gonna quit Duel Links and move to Magic the Gathering full time. DD Swirl Slime, oh cool, we're giving DDD a buff, a deck that was very present and relevant during this past format. DDD didn't do shit. I'm completely fine with that, you know, it's like the least worrisome or offensive deck that there could be. I'm not a fan of this deck personally. I think my win rate against DDE is still under 50%, but that's because I'm a bad player, you know. Doesn't have to do anything with the deck being like obscenely good or whatever. No, I just suck at the game. What was I talking about? Yeah, DDD sucks. This is a completely fine hand hit. Melody of Awakening. Play Blue Eyes! Play Blue Eyes, everyone! We put out a new Blue Eyes product with a new Blue Eyes skill. Play Blue Eyes! In which other decks could you play Melody? Thunder Dragons, I guess. You can basically shove 3 melodies, 3 Levianirs. Well, no, maybe not 3 melodies, but you can put Levianir in a bunch of decks, including Life Twin. You can just play your Life Twin game and then add the melody to search out your game-ending Levianir. Very cool. Very cool. No hits to Life Twin, by the way, but I guess that was to be expected. Petting Cesaris free! Holy shit! Medolce might actually start becoming a real deck! Like, how did Medolce perform? There's like 2 Medolce lists in the top 100 KCC, and I don't think either of them... Actually, I mean, I spoke too soon. One of them was on Hoot Cake, Miss Gelato, and Knights, and the other wasn't. So, like 2 additional starters. This is starting to look like a real deck. This is starting to look like a real deck, and not just a pile of tech cards that you hope to draw into. Which I don't know how I feel about that, but obviously this deck is like, I thought this deck would be better in BLS formats. Turns out there's a much better counter to BLS that's called Odd Eyes. But we don't talk about Odd Eyes, right? Does this do anything for PK? I guess this means you can play your lore in PK now. I don't think you would like to, but what else could you be playing in PK? I don't know, PK another no-show. Has been for a while. It's fine. I get that Yubel Hero was also a no-show in the KCC, but this is an Ichi. This is a terrible idea. What? No, because like Klugger is such an annoying card to out for many decks, and especially if Lunalight becomes good, Neos is one of the decks that has the best matchups against it. It's insane. I can just play 3 Neos fusions, 2 Kluggers now. Thank you, but I like. You know, it's a simple deck to pilot. You know, it's getting cold these days, and it's nice to have a deck that's at room temperature. But no, God, so many people are going to be complaining. I don't like this hand hit at all. So many people are going to be complaining about this. I really like the idea that they put Klugger to limit to 3 specifically to avoid abuse with Neos Fusion, and now they're saying, well, oopsie! If the next card I see is Klugger, I'm gonna lose it. Witchcrafter Holiday. Oh, cool, Witchcrafter cards. And that's the last card. Really, that's what we're ending with. Witchcrafters. Wow, fantastic. Witchcrafter Holiday. I bet the 3 people that still enjoy this deck and have been making Reddit posts every day complaining about BLS in here are really happy. So, yep, that happened. So, notable decks that didn't get any hits. Rockets, which is like has been like one of the top 3 decks of the past few KCCs, because Odd Eyes has been one of the top 3 decks of the past KCCs, and Rockets do an excellent job at countering Odd Eyes. Odd Eyes no hits. It's okay. I'm not sure why you wouldn't. Maybe there's a scale nerf coming later. I don't believe it though. Maybe a Rocket gets hit in scale nerf too. No hits for Salmon Great, which is fine. I don't think that they deserve a hit. Cybers, Life Twin too recent to get any hits. No buff to Altergeist. Like, why are we taking Neos Fusion off of the limited? Well, I guess the deck already had several limit 3s, and Altergeist doesn't. So, and yeah, strong hits to BLS. I don't think BLS is the best deck anymore. There's still a couple of, like, you can replace the Endymion Engine with the Trickstar one. You know, you play 3 Candinas, 1 Light Stage. People experimented with this early on, but found out that Endymion's like objectively better. Because it draws you an additional card. All Candina and Light Stage do is like thin your deck, but that's not that important, right? I'm not sure why Tenier was hit over Rockets, TBH. Again, maybe that's going to be a skill thing. I'm not sure why Orcust was nerfed in such a way that it is even more unplayable than it was before. I am not a fan of this Orcust nerf. Kind of torn about the ban list. I think it's kind of cynical to assume that Melody was taken out specifically for Blue Eyes, right? But what other assumption am I to make in the face of this ban list? I don't know. I don't know. Mixed feelings. This is obviously like the BLS hit is pretty good. Everything else I'm gonna like, okay, Vessel for Tenny. Like, Tenny was not the biggest concern of this metagame. And looking forward to playing Life Twins, Lunar Lights. Did I say playing? I meant playing against Life Twin, Lunar Lights. And even more Neos Ubel, because Neos Ubel is, I think, actually going to become like... My tier list was really bad, right? I got everything wrong, pretty much. But with like 3 Neos Fusions, I think Neos Ubel is actually going to be really good in a format where you can expect Lunar Lights to be decent. So yeah, these are my thoughts on the ban list and upcoming metagame. What else am I to say? You know, you can see that I don't have gems anymore. There's a reason for that. Look forward to be playing Lunar Light and Bujins in the upcoming days, and maybe even Magic the Gathering if you like this type of content that I'm gonna be trying for the first time. So yeah, thank you for watching this very early ban list reaction video. I'm gonna go have breakfast now. I'll talk to you guys and gals and non-binary pals next time.